Hi everyone and welcome here. So today I'm going to be showing you how I make my body butters. I started making this about 3 years ago when I was using conventional body creams from the shops, and my skin began to get really sensitive and it was almost as if I was developing eczema. Which is kind of strange because I was moisturizing very well, but I think my skin was just very sensitive to all the chemicals. So I usually begin by decontaminating my container, the one I'll be putting my body butter after. So usually it's just by boiling them down in a pan for a few minutes, and the hot water just kills bacteria. I've obviously washed the container before, but that's what I'll usually do. One of the other reasons why I choose to decontaminate them is because I don't use any preservatives in my body butter. So when the container is decontaminated, it won't affect the quality of the butter. So I'll usually start by scooping out some shea butter. I got this on Amazon a while back and it's lasted a really long time. On this occasion I was only making a small batch. I usually make them in small batches anyway, just because I find that if you have it for too long it almost starts going stale. So I prefer just to do a small batch at a time. Once that's finished, then I'll make another one. So I'll start by scooping out some shea butter into a bowl, a very big bowl for that fact. I think I used the wrong size bowl. If you're going to make this yourself, just make sure it's just the right size, because otherwise it will be difficult to whip it up later. So I'm just showing you that the butter is quite soft actually. I know some people don't like shea butter because they find it quite hard, but just make sure you're buying good quality shea butter. And then I also add in about 65 ml of almond oil. You can use any oil of your choice. Some people use coconut oil, but I find that it melts quite a lot. So on this occasion I used almond oil. And my containers are now all disinfected, and because I do not have any tongs, a fork it is. Just be careful not to burn yourself. And because I'd already switched off the hob, I'm only going to use the steam from the water that's already boiled to melt my butter. Be careful not to have it on really high boiling point, just because you will be sort of getting rid of all the nutrients and the vitamins in your oils. So just warm water, just be patient, and it will melt eventually. It doesn't take that long, to be honest, to melt. But also don't put it in the microwave, because then otherwise you're just putting microwave rays and everything, radiation. So you're essentially just killing all the nutrients, all the good. You're essentially getting rid of all the good aspects of your oils. So just have it on top of a pot, or you could even use another bowl that has warm water if you're using 2 small bowls, and it will melt. And as you can see, this is nothing fancy. It's just your normal kitchen tools. Everything you have at home you can use to make your body better. So don't go out buying specialized kits. That's really not necessary. You can make your body better with everything you have at home right now. And then once melted, I'm going to add my organic black seed oil. It's got really good properties as well. You can do some research on some of the other oils that you can add. Some people use jojoba oil. Other people use sea buckthorn oil. Some people will even add some vitamin A oil, but that was the oil of my choosing, and it has a really nice scent to it. So that I added 1 tablespoon, and then I added about 3 drops of lavender oil. That was my preferred scent for this time around. Just be careful with the lavender oil. It can be quite pungent. It can be quite irritating to the skin. So you only need a few drops for that. And then I put it in the freezer to cool down, and I forgot about it. So here's me trying to whisk it up, which doesn't work. So eventually I do leave it just to cool for a little while. You can just put it in the fridge, that will be fine, but I was in a hurry and I decided to put it in the freezer, but then I left it in there for far too long. So after letting it cool down for a little while, after letting it thaw out for a little while, then I was able to whisk it up. This is just my hand whisk. You can use your hand mixer if you have one at home. If you have a standalone mixer, you can also use that. That will make the work much easier rather than just a hand mixer. But I guess I got biceps after this. So just whip it up to your desired consistency. As you can see, this bowl was far too large. It was really unnecessary. And then just using my spoon, you can use a pipette, you can use what do you call them? You can use all kinds of things just to put your butter in your containers. But like I said, everything in your kitchen will work for this. So I just used a small spoon at that, and put my butter in. As you can see, it's about 3/4 full. This will last me quite a while, to be honest. So I didn't find the need to make a big batch. You can make it for your friends, you can make it for your family. It's a nice Christmas present idea as well. if you'd like to do that. I know some people add colors to theirs, they add different types of oils to theirs, different types of fragrances. It's really all up to you. You can decide whatever goes in it. There's no need to store it in the fridge. Mine usually keeps really well, it doesn't melt at all. Only when I rub it between my hands, that's when it melts. So then, as you can see, the consistency is quite thick, and that's how I like it. And it leaves your skin so moisturized. If you have really dry skin, if you have eczema, if you have rosacea, this is a really good alternative to your store-bought items. When you use it for the first 3 days, it will change your skin. You're going to be moisturized all the time, but also that means you will probably have more dead skin, so it's good to exfoliate every week. Otherwise you might start clogging your pores and then probably start getting acne. But as you can see, I feel really good, very, very moisturizing. And yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you do enjoy my content, please do subscribe and leave a comment down below if you do try this DIY at home. And honestly, you can start with just the few oils that you do like, and just choose a butter for your base, because that's what's going to keep it creamy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and bye.